What's up everyone, it's Embers, new video, new focus / review. And today I'm going to bring you the UK one, my perspective on James Newman's Embers, new song representing United Kingdom at Eurovision. And well, I will put different perspectives into this review as it's not very easy to say something about this without a wider context, but I will make it easier for you. For the patient ones, you will watch it all, of course, but for the less patient people, I will give you brackets in the workflow or in the line or however it's called, and you can choose which category or which perspective you would like to see, hear and watch. And for all of you, I'll ask you to subscribe to the channel before we get started, and the time is right now. So let's start with how BBC collabs with BMG, you know, the publisher who just make the selection kind of for them. I don't really know how it works in detail, but just tell you my opinion about this. If television choose to go this way, it closed the door to the rest of the people who are not part of the publisher's house. So you just leave part of the people behind there, have no chance to be selected at all, and you are losing the widespread of quality already just with one step. The second thing is that probably BMG would really like to, you know, marketize their singer, their guy who they believe has a chance in the world of music. So that probably means a high quality, you would say, and I agree with that. But as well, that maybe closes door to another perspective, as we know that in UK the perspective and the perception of Eurovision is a bit weird. From the cradle of music for the biggest musical event, it's like ununderstandable, but I really think time's changing a bit. We'll see, the next years will show us, but to be honest, I'm not really a big fan of this, as I think that the public broadcaster should be much wider open to options and to inspire and motivate artists spread across the whole UK and maybe even anywhere else. Give them chance, you know, give them proper chance to shine and not just treat Eurovision as a one event. I think it's much bigger, but that's what I'm talking about in different videos already. But let's go on the first point of view. Well, let's start with the nice perspective. And the nice perspective tells that this song is beautiful. Definitely you shouldn't feel ashamed that it represents you in the UK, because it's quite good, and lots of countries probably would put such a song in their national selection. Even I would probably do it. Even I think it's kind of flat and it already has backfired us once, kind of course. So I would be really careful with this, but we know that we need kind of party songs, and a lot of party songs are there, and this is one of them. And Embers, I'm just not sure that anybody really knows what that sound means. It's just really like, it's not a common word. I play Dark Souls all the time, so I of course know what does it mean, but not really everyone. And you know, this reviewing this song is kind of walking on Embers as well, as it's nice, it has good vibes, it's a dancey banger kind of, it's a radio friendly song as well, and I think it can be nice on staging as well. But there's always but with actually reviewing this song, as it's not that good. I would say it's not definitely better than last year, which I think actually it had the hook, it had some catchiness, something which maybe was a bit annoying, but I got used to it and starting to like it, and it really was like, okay, this song would do well, really. But I don't really think is this song that we should have higher expectations on the UK, but that's the next point of view. I hope you just made it through here. But the higher expectation part says that UK is the cradle of modern music. It is. It's still the hegemon, as well with the US. It's the UK. They have trending things which changing our perceive they change our perception towards the music all time long, and they're setting trends, their market setting trends in many genres. And this song doesn't represent this. This song doesn't really represent the highest modernity of the UK market, even it's current, and I'm very glad it's not finally something musical or, you know, super Eurovision song with, you know, all these patterns which you can describe step by step. This is different, but as well it lacks the highest quality. It's not the song which really represents the country music, what UK can bring us. It shows that it's really hard for BBC to really push this kind of level, and there is a perspective which I really would like to apply in countries from top 5, as their market are just huge. They have their own patterns, their own trendiness, their own, you know, flavor, and I want from them to bring the best. France didn't do it. Even they brought a nice, very nice, really good song. Germany didn't do it at all. Spain didn't do it, and only Italy did it again. So that's the perspective we should bring. We should have higher expectations from a country like in UK. And Embers is not the best song they can deliver. It's not. But there is another perspective. Let's talk about it. Imagine that UK is not Big 5 country, the UK is not in the finals automatically and should go with the song through qualification. Would they do it? Like, would they make it through? Would it be possible for Embers to score in those semifinals? And of course, I'm talking only based on studio versions of the song. So it can be even worse, or it can be much better. The future will tell, of course. But this point of view says the country which are automatically in the finals should have better quality than the qualification or qualifiers from the semifinals, as they're automatically there. And if there is an option that they're qualifying with them, you should easily say yes, of course. But is this the example of Embers? Should they do it? And I say that from semifinal 1, hardly. I don't really see a place for them for such a song. There are better songs. Better songs in different genres with better quality, I would say, instantly. So it would be very hard for UK to get through. And just quality talking, it's not the bullshit with politics and whatever. Only quality matters. And by that point, I think UK struggle as the song is flat and it just goes nowhere. You know, when you're not English speaker, I think it's hardly remembered. It's really hard to remember the chorus or the name of the song, kind of, as I said in previous point of views. It's really hard to remember this naming. Embers is not really a common word to follow, and the thing is that you need to have some more catchiness than just be good vibe song, in my opinion. But there's another opinion, and that's the semifinal 2, and semifinal 2 is full of dancey bobs. Like, full of them, various quality, various genre quality, or various vibe, but all of them are very positive, very dancey, and it's a huge competition for such song. There are others which brings more dancing and more quirkiness, you know, more identity, I would say, and they had a better chance as well. But in the semifinal, I would say this would have better chance, as if I should pick this among other dancey songs, I don't know, from San Marino, I would pick this if I should choose. But if I'm talking about San Marino, let me say the last point of view. It's really hard for UK to be compared at Eurovision, especially with the market they have. But I would put it this way: if San Marino sent this song, I would be like over the moon. I would say like, wow, they're going. Currently, they're going like with a modern sound. Even it's not the best song, it's just great, because I never would expect something like this from San Marino. But San Marino is not UK. I don't need to explain this why, like, do I? But this is how it is. The world is not fair, and I think UK should bring only the best possible quality. That's the reason why people doesn't really expect anything from you, because you just don't deliver the best, and people just tend to really, okay, what disappointment will be this year? And this is definitely not disappointment. This is a good song. It's a good step. Last year was a great step. I think this year it's just a, you know, step on the same place, but it's much better than ever. And to close this review positively, I'm saying that if you just keep going this way, but you know, bring more publishers into it, or not even publishers, more people into it, and just make a competition on your island, that you will be really a huge contender in upcoming years. I don't think you will be this year, but maybe that step needs to be done, that it will motivate other people. And in this perspective, I think, and I really believe that you will be successful in the future. And that's a good ending, isn't it? So what do you think? Tell me in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and of course, thank you for watching. Bye!